So you're at the job site, you've thoroughly investigated the situation, looked at the opening to determine where the leak is coming from, what the issue is. We've discussed this with the customer as well as taken some photos. You can go ahead and head to your vehicle. Once you get in your vehicle, before you leave the job site, you should provide the feedback to our office to share it with Lowe's. So from this job, you will go to Actions/Docs, then select Q's/A's. From this drop down, you'll scroll to the bottom to Work Order Inspection. And this will give you a substantial number of boxes to complete with thorough information. Assessment completed by you. The original installer, you should note who that was, just so we have that for our records and for Lowe's. It is important so that we can track the number of issues sourcing from installers. Resolution order needed. You'll hit that drop down. If this was an install related issue, it'll be a labor warranty. If this is one that you were able to actually correct on site and you're going to charge back the installer for your labor, or the customer said, I don't want the original installer back, this will be an internal chargeback regardless if it was a labor issue where we caused the problem. Paying PO would be one where this was not our issue. Maybe it's a product issue or it's something unforeseen and we'll need payment from Lowe's. You'll select Pay PO. For our purposes here, I'm going to say this was an install-related issue, work order reason, installer-related issues. You also have manufacturer-related issues, unforeseen, miscellaneous. This time I'm going to select installer-related. Explanation, you can say that, door needs to be adjusted to seal at the bottom. Or there was no insulation, no caulking, whatever the reason may be. Door needs to be adjusted. Not sealing at the bottom. Scrolling down, you'll provide a list of materials if you do need any. Notes to the installer completing the new work order. You would complete this as though you are giving instructions to the next installer if somebody else is going to come out again to correct this. So if you're not reinstalling the door at this time, you either don't have time or the ability to do so. You will instruct the next installer how they are to complete this. Upload document. You can select that and choose from photos on your phone. And then these internal notes are feedback that we want to keep private, meaning within our company. So you may say, very poor installation. Please have field manager review abilities of installer. Then once we are all the way done, you've filled out all the spots on this form, you've uploaded photos, you've painted a good picture for the office team, you can hit submit. And now we will close this job out by selecting buttons at the top and job paperwork returned, no COC. On a work order, unless you're actually performing work, meaning you're installing something, not just performing an inspection. On an inspection job, you're only going to do the job paperwork returned with no COC. So a COC is a certificate of completion. You did not complete anything by doing an inspection, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and select job paperwork returned on this one, no COC. And this job will be closed out.